everybody. Thank you so much for joining me in today's lesson. Let's go ahead and take a look at today's lesson objective. So today we will represent and solve division problems requiring decomposing a remainder in the tens. So the TEKS we will cover today is 4.4e, 4.4f, 4.4g, 4.4h, and 4.5a. Okay. Let's go ahead and start by dividing 3 ones divided by 2. If I wanted to rewrite this in standard algorithm form, 3 ones is equal to 3 divided by 2. So I'm going to go ahead and do this by using a place value chart. Okay, so I have just ones. I don't have any tens, but I have 3 ones. So I have 1, 2, 3 ones. We are dividing that into 2 groups. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my 2 groups. So there's 2 groups. Okay, so if I have 3 ones and I went ahead and divide them into 2 groups, I'm going to put down 1 here, another one here. But I have 1 left over. I don't have enough to put that one into another group. So I have a remainder of 1. So in one group, I have 1, but 3 ones divided by 2 has a remainder of 1. So 3 divided by 2 has a remainder of 1. All right, now let's go ahead and look at what would happen if we went ahead and changed it to, instead of 3 ones, to 3 tens. So I'm going to solve this using both the place value chart and the standard algorithm. So let me go ahead and draw my place value chart. And I have some tens and ones. So 3 tens written in standard algorithm form is 30 because I have 3 tens, and we're going to go ahead and divide that by 2. Now we have 3 tens. Let me go ahead and draw my 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. And I don't have any ones. Okay. So, but I know that I need to divide 3 tens into 2 groups. So let me draw my 2 groups. And let's go ahead and start dividing. So I have 3 ones, so I can put 3 tens, so I can put 1 10 in each of my 2 groups. But I have 1 10 left over. But now what I can actually do is I can take this 10 and I can break it into 10 ones. So now that 1 10 can turn into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones. So let's go ahead and start dividing up our ones. So I can put those 2 there. I have some more to put in each of my groups. Okay, I can put down 2 more in each of my groups. Another 2 in each of my groups. And I have another 2 in each of my groups. So I actually went ahead and divided all of my individual ones into my 2 groups, right? Because I broke that 1 10. So how many do I have in one group? So now in one group, I have 15. So 3 tens divided by 2 is equal to 15, or 1 10, 5 ones. So let's go ahead and do this with our standard algorithm form and see how it is going to be similar to our place value chart. So I'm dividing 30. Let me erase this. By 2. I'm dividing 30 by 2, or 3 tens by 2. So we're going to first start by dividing our tens. So I have 3 tens. I want to divide them into groups of 2, but I only was able to put 1 10 in each of those groups. Sorry. So now how many of my tens did I use? So I have 1 in each group. I have 2 groups. So 1 times 2 is 2. So I used 2 tens. Now how many tens do I have left over? I'm going to go ahead and subtract 3 minus 2, which is going to give me 1. That is going to represent that 1 10 that is left over. Now, that's all we can do with that 10 in the tens place. What we can do is now we can break that 10 into 10 ones. So we're going to go ahead and turn that 110 into 10 ones. And we're going to add that to our ones. We don't have any ones, so I can take that 110 and add it to our 0 ones. Now I have 10 ones. Now I can go ahead and divide my 10 ones into my two groups. So 10 divided by 2 gives me 5 in each group. So now how many of my ones did I use? I have 5 in each group. I have two groups. So 5 times 2 is 10. So now how many 10s do I have left over? How many ones do I have left over? I'm going to go ahead and subtract 10 minus 10, which gives me 0. So I have a remainder of 0. I used all of my units, all of my pieces. So our quotient, our answer is 15. 30 divided by 2 is 15. Okay, let's review today's lesson objective. So today we represented and solved division problems requiring decomposing a remainder in the tens. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy this lesson. I hope this made division a little bit easier for you, and I hope you were able to kind of visualize how to break apart our tens if we have any remaining tens. But I will see you all next lesson, and have a fantastic day, everybody. Bye.